Discord.
Oh. Yeah, it pops up all the time. Alrighty, let's do it. Is it Friday yet? Yes, it is. Quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. As the Oracle foretold, two idiots who would misinterpret the news so you don't have to. Live from Deltona, Florida, the avatars themselves, Jack and Laz.
Greetings, everybody. This is Les.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another, hey, it's finally Friday edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours, because they deserve to be questioned every single day that we do this stuff.
Highly questionable.
Yeah, very, very questionable. It's giveaways are open on both streams. If you want to get in on the streamer bundle, remember you must be a Shroud player and go to twitch.tv/Cynicist and twitch.tv/NBNN News and type in bang bundle me. If you want to get in on that Steam key giveaway, the fun, joyous Steam keys. You need on Laz's side, twitch.tv/NBNN News. You need to Do the bang. I love free shit. On my side, it is bang the bouquet. But yes, and I got a new follower. Dun, dun, dun.
Pit Hilt Sharpwing.
Something like that, yes.
Yes, welcome
Hello.
to the show.
Greetings.
Thank you for the follow, and of course, welcome to Friday. And welcome,
Yeah.
boys and girls. It is Rock Awesome Friday, May 16th, 2025, here inside and outside Trinity Avatar. And poor Lomir can't figure out why his mic is not working.
I don't know if it's the
I'm
window, if
I'm
he's
gonna
on his
guess
Windows or if it's on his
he did a
phone.
Windows update and his microphone changed ports, so it's either a microphone setting or you muted your microphone accidentally and you just don't realize it. Right, basically, if you go
Yeah.
down to your Windows taskbar and see what the microphone is in use by, yeah, I can give you a quick screenshot, at least on Windows 11. And Windows 11 will give you a little, here it is. It'll give you a little something like this that says, hey, this is what's using your
Microphones.
microphone.
Microphone in use on mine is Streamlabs, Discord, and Zoom.
Yep, that's exactly what mine says also. I don't know why mine
Yeah.
didn't come up. Why mine didn't come up, but yours did, so. And mine also has, yeah, actually,
Yeah.
it's funny, is mine actually has more than that. Mine has all this stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why it didn't paste. I've got virtual audio device.
The
OBS
VB cables you're still
64.
using.
OBS 64. Why have OBS 64, not Streamlabs Desktop? Voice mod in Discord. Yeah, that's really odd. The way it's recording.
I never even reinstalled voice mod on my computer.
Yeah, you don't need it. That's why.
Yeah. I
And
paid for
we
that
have
lifetime subscription, and
yeah. What do we pay for it though? Like 15, 20 bucks. I mean, it was nothing.
something like that.
And plus now we have the wonderful the old soundboard. Built right into Discord now, so that also helps. But either your default setting got changed, your Windows setting got changed, or you changed your microphone, or your microphone became unplugged. You did something.
Yeah.
But anyway, it is Friday, and I'm going to let you all know again, as Leisure Suit Larry collection is available cheap right here on the NBNN stream. If you want to get your hands on copies of Leisure Suit Larry, the retros, I've got copies to give away, and you guys and gals can get your hands on it. I've got the retro bundle 1 through 7 with the Magna Cum Laude uncut and uncensored for 1,000 bits. I've got the whole collection, including that, and Wet Dreams Don't Dry, 1,500 bits. And if you want the complete compilation worth a retail value $94.39 for 2,000 bits, you can get yourself about $100 worth of games real cheap, because you can't buy the whole collection anymore on Steam because they've taken it out of the store. And even then, that's a steal. So, got to make you known that it is available for anybody who's interested in getting their hands on it. All you got to do is tip us the allocated amount, and we'll get a copy of that into your hands ASAP. So, of course, from time to time, as I've told you, I have all sorts of other keys that have just been sitting around gathering dust, and I'll offer those up for some cheap prices as well, which is well discounted off the retail prices as well. So just keep your ears and eyes open while you're tuned into our streams. And of course, every day you get a chance to win a free game key at least once during the stream at the end of the stream. But if you want your own personalized game key, tip $3. We'll go to the mystery grab bag.
300,
300
300
bits. Yeah,
bits.
I say $3, 300 bits. And Jack or I will go ahead and grab a mystery game key for you and send it your way. Could be worth $1.99, could be worth $99.99.
Yeah, and if you want us to play marbles or do something else, instead of talking about Shroud, you can always sub or tip 500 bits.
That's right.
And
You
that
get to
triggers
change the programming.
another,
That's right.
and that triggers another giveaway as well.
Absolutely. So plenty of ways to get
Yeah.
some free games, plenty of ways to add to your Steam collection, and plenty of ways to change the programming if you don't like what we're talking about. Of course, sometimes we just do it because we can, but yeah,
Hey, and
we can.
Lily is here. She came off her bed to say hi.
Yeah, your cats know when it's time to go live. I tell you what.
Yes, they do.
Mine just go hide.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Tyrion is actually sleeping up on the wall, so he's up high. So it is something that we've got all set up.
That's right. But speaking of something we've got some stuff to talk about. Not majorly important stuff, but stuff nonetheless. Because as I mentioned earlier this week, the forums are awfully slow. SLO.
Yes, so slow. It's like, slow down. Hold your horses, forums. Y'all are not doing anything.
But,
we can't process this stuff.
Yeah. But our most vocal person of the week has got to be Hemnu Lightbringer. Hemnu, yes. Hemnu has been pretty vocal out there with some interesting stuff. And this one, dude, I got to say, Hemnu, there's already a list. There's already a guide. You're going to be waiting a long time for this because... Yeah, let's just get to it, and we can talk about it in just, we can talk about it in detail.
Are you I want to make sure that I am on the proper one. The player-owned town upgrade via Kodo's guide.
That's the one, yes.
Okay, so Himnu has a question. Because Ravelox on April 23rd said, hey, we are overhauling the chart and will place the info on the website in the services section of the store. That's the last update. I've been checking the services section of the store and still nothing. Is there an ETA on this? Well, I'm going to sit there and say, like all great projects our Shroud team has started, the answer is going to be Q4.
After one more meeting.
Yes, one more meeting. One more meeting to finalize some details.
First off, let's get to the store. Okay, because I'm going to pose the most obvious silly answer here. And can we look at service vouchers, please?
Yes, I am on service vouchers.
Okay. How many of those service vouchers can you purchase with Kodos?
None.
The big donut. How many items on the store can you purchase with Kodos?
None.
None. Do we have the tech to purchase items on the store with Kodos? Not at this
None.
time. Okay, so while Ravlox likes to say things and promise, dreams of grandeur, I do not believe that that's the possibility. Um, there is a whole list. Let me
I,
see. Let me see if I
I,
happen to
I
have
would,
the list.
instead of asking about like Kodo upgrade guides, I would have been asking about projects that were begun years ago
Server
that we
upgrades?
told, yes, server upgrades, uh, the uh, revision of our crafting and resource nodes, all of those things much more impactful for the community and everything else. Now, I will say that the Kodo guide for purchasing that Himnu is requesting should take less than an hour or two to actually produce.
Dark Blue Monkey hitting us up
Um,
with 300 bits. Thank you, Dark
which
Blue
means
Monkey.
you get to pull a Steam key. But as we know, um, how many people on the team actually have the bandwidth available to actually write said document? It's wishful thinking, but this is such a low priority.
Justin. And Dark Blue Monkey
Doesn't
says
Justin have her
his
own
daughter
job as well?
absolutely loves the dog shelter game you sent over yesterday. Well, great.
Awesome.
I
Awesome.
don't know. I don't know about this one. I haven't quite looked at it, but you're going to get a copy of Rice, Repetitive Indie Combat Experience, trademark. And
Yes.
Rice is currently, let's see, Rice on Steam doesn't really look like. Yeah, it could be kid friendly. A rich paragraph of information which you will try to charm and pique interest, trying to catch your eye in a sea of competition using a slew of buzzwords such as bullet heaven. And that is currently an early access game worth $5. Going out
Sweet.
to Dark Blue Monkey. And
Nice.
yeah, the kids might enjoy this one, Dark Blue Monkey. But hang on a second. I gotta go. I think I have a list for that. It may not be exactly. Let me take a look here. This might be Cece's list that he's put together. This is the deed lot upgrade values. And I'm going to give you a copy of this. But he also has. Let me send you this here so that you've got a copy. Romeo, you fixed your mic?
Yeah.
Uninstalled Discord and reinstalled. Oh, that works.
Yeah, apparently did.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay, so this deed upgrade value. Dun 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 dun.
Yes. And who owns this? I forget who actually owns this sheet.
Somebody.
I believe it was something that Cece put together. I don't know if there's a way that we can.
No.
Well, come on. Miscellaneous info is, what a helm's worth, what a chest's worth, what combat artifacts have for
Yeah.
stats, what crafting artifacts have, imbued gems, torches. I mean, who the hell? Yeah, oh, made you look. That's funny. That's funny. Food, potions. There's spreadsheets here for all this stuff, but the most important is the lot deeds, and the lot deed upgrade values. Upgrade values.
I think CC uses this to make offers to other people on buying
Yeah, it's
deeds
more
because CC
right.
does buy
But
deeds from other
but
players.
I thought there was a list here, and yeah, Morgan's pointing it out. That's for deeds, not pots. I believe there
Yeah.
was one for POTs. Let's see if I can see that.
There's not in these lists.
Yes, there is a guide. There is a guide. Here it is. Okay, I knew there was. I knew there was. And yes, Morgan, you're absolutely right. This is just for deeds because I thought there was a list for. But this is the upgrade guide.
I love the fact that I'll probably flesh this post out better in the coming weeks, make more purdy from 2022.
Yeah.
And updated, we are overhauling the chart.
Well, let's go to the first asterisk. We are working to adjust the website so Kodo upgrades will be reflected there. So, Himnu, this is not something he said in 2024. This is something he said in 2022, 3 years ago. 3 years ago.
And updated a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. Was it?
Yes. I mean, that 423.25, we are overhauling the chart and we'll place the info in the website in the services section of the store. So, yes, he did edit this recently.
Okay, but what do you see in this?
So under the two starred bullet points,
yeah,
the next line, 423.2025.
Yeah, okay, I see. Okay, so the question herein lies. There was a chart. Where is the chart?
Corrected the chart. I think he took the chart out.
Yeah. Why?
So
Why?
he deleted the chart. The chart is no longer in this post.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you make no sense because if you don't have it updated yet, you might as well just leave it there so people have some semblance of what the hell's going on.
Hey man.
Let me see if
Shroud
there's another
logic.
copy someplace here. Checking the other ones. Soda Wiki. That's just.
And not only that, this one is not open for further replies to say, hey, where's the chart?
Where's the freaking chart?
Shroud logic, man.
Because removing things we don't have a replacement for is how we roll. That's right. Tell them.
Yeah.
Tell them. Yeah. Yeah. So we had. Let's see. Let's see if it's actually in here. Player-owned town facts. maybe this one no. This goes way back to Elgarian back in the day. But there's nothing here to even,
No.
yeah, so, yeah. So,
Bad logic.
He'll make it more purty. That's all he's going to do. Make it more purty.
Eventually. But that was from 2022.
I understand that. Yeah. But you've been promising
priorities.
Yeah, you've been promising it since 2022, and here we are 3 years later, and still, yeah,
Now he's going to add it to the website.
yeah. You'll be posting a calculator as well to make it as easy as possible. Yeah, no, I mean, you had a list. Just stick with the fucking list you had, because that was it. Here's the price from this to this, from this to this, from this to this, this to this. What was so hard about that list to begin with? I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah. I mean, you're making it a lot harder than it has to be. And there used to be an actual. I wonder if we can go to. When was the last edit on this? So this was edited April 24th. So if we go to the Wayback Machine, you think we could find a copy?
Probably. Let's go find archive.org. If I can spell archive.org. And search archived websites. Then
sometimes there's more than one way to skin a website.
Go to here and look at the. I'm just going to 2023. And this is a link to the bigger version. Oh, come on. And of course, that is a Discord link that's no longer available.
Okay.
So that is part of the problem, is that the archive.org goes to a Discord link that's no longer available.
Let me see something here.
Oh, that's one way to do it. Yeah.
What's that?
The first one that you had, yes.
The first one
yes.
I had, what? What are you talking about?
Copy image. Morgan posted it.
Oh, well, that's, cash prices. We already know what the cash prices are.
But below that, I scrolled. I took the entire image, and there's upgrade, target, and Kodos as well.
Oh, I didn't see all that. All I saw is the little clip. Okay.
Look at the one that I posted.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. So I'm going to save this image. Hold on.
Come here.
I'm going to save this image, and then we can open this image, hopefully. Why did that not go where it was supposed to go? Where did that image go?
I don't know.
Okay, let's try it again. Let's try it again. Save image.
Come here, Lily.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Oh,
Okay.
come on. Lily's got to get up on the shoulder and pull. the earbuds. Ow.
There we go.
Just gonna force me to use both of them.
Now I actually have a good image of it that we can put up here. There we go. There we go. And that's readable for you guys to see. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this has only been present since 2022.
Okay, so there is absolutely no freaking difference.
Well, I mean, unless they're changing the amounts on it.
They're not. If you look, just start with Hold Fast and upgrade from a Hamlet, $199
Yeah.
to 19,900, which is basically $1 per crown. There is no fucking difference. So
Yeah.
I mean, the only difference is
Well,
you can buy Kodos in bulk cheaper than actual dollars. But I mean,
yes,
you know, dollar for dollar or number for number, it's exactly the same. And this is, for example, this is not actual numbers, if you notice. For example, you know, now, of course, I mean, really? I mean,
yeah. And this is the base price chart. If there's a POT upgrade sale like there is now, 20% off, then subtract 20% from the cost. Pretty straightforward now. But yeah, Shroud math. But this was posted in 2022.
how do you know that?
Because I went to the archive.org page where it was captured April 8th of 2022.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yes. So if you'd like the link that I used, it is right here in chat.
Yeah, let's see where that brought you to. Oh, okay. Via Kodos guide. Yeah. From Rattleox.
Yeah. Yes.
So this was actually the page we were looking for. This is the page you were looking for.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
With the chart that's actually embedded that I put the picture in Discord.
Yeah, use this link. Is that the link that you said was gone, which was the Discord link for a bigger version?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, yeah, okay. Oh, that link actually worked. It went to the Wayback Machine and gave me the whole, yeah. That actually did work, believe it or not. But yes, this is the original post from there with the chart. So this is the original chart that we were looking for.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you know, not for nothing, Tina, is, you know, basically, I have bought, you know, Hold Fasts, and I bought them when they were at 900, but they're no longer at 900. They're at 700 now. I'm going to just jump over to the store here real quick and go to the Play Their Own Towns. And of course, you know, these numbers do not reflect the same thing. So it's $700 for a Hold Fast. And Crossroads is now, instead of $2,400, it's $1,899. Okay, which is, I also spent $2,400 for. So, which is funny, because he has the proper number for Crossroads at $1,899 now, and all the other ones, for some reason, the Hold Fast is not reflecting its sale price because they were still charging $900 back then. But everything else is at its current sale price, apparently.
Well, the funny part is it's no longer in sale because this is the actual price before the sale.
Well, it all has, if you go to the website, you'll see they're all marked sale.
I'm aware of that,
Well,
but
I mean, we understand that
$900 original price.
we understand that they're currently on sale permanently now, but
Yeah.
But again, when you're getting into the 9 and 10,000 areas for the Gigalopolis and the Terralopolis, I learned my lesson buying the Holdfast at the retail 900 and the
Oh yeah.
village at 24, and then I also learned my lesson when I bought my ins at $100 a piece, and then 2 weeks later they dropped into $80 a piece. And then a year later,
So
they're now $40 a piece. They just
so
devalued the living daylights out of
the fun part is if you actually look at, like, say, the history of the Metropolis, right?
history of
Remember,
Metropolis.
okay, so
Is
remember,
that the one with Superman?
no. Remember, I actually bought my Metropolis for $5,000. Then they increased the price to $6,000. Then they dropped the price to $48.99.
Right.
So
48
that Metropolis
$4,899 or $48.99.
4,899 thousands. Yes.
Okay,
Kind of money that you never spend.
right.
Yeah. And thankfully, I sold mine for more than the 5,000 because I used to own a town, which I think I spent $3,000 on it, not the $3,600 that's listed as the before the sale price.
The Metropolis and Shroud has a newspaper called the Hourly Planet.
Yes.
All right, but I got to interrupt this train of thought real quick because we're past time to be picking our winners for some streamer bundles. So we're going to stop and do that. And Paladin Michael, you're going to get my streamer bundle for the bottom of the hour.
And A Bear is not on the lot right now, so A Bear is supposed to be receiving mine, so I guess I have to.
Now we have Galdan and Dark Blue Monkey on the lot with us today. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
Yes. Welcome.
I wasn't even looking.
Hey, Bear, check your in-game mail.
Michael Berg. There we go. There is your streamer bundle. You are a winner.
Do we add this as a list of projects that Ravelock says that he is going to start that never seem to get finished?
Well, he's 3 years in running. I mean, what do you think? I mean, again, let's go back to the original post. The original post was posted
2022.
2022, yes. Yeah, because I'm looking at the old one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even. Where did I put that? There we go. There it is. The original post. April 8th, 2022. So.
To me, it's like, where's the Unity update? Where's the server upgrade? Where is episode 2? Where is all of the big things that were...
Where is our flexible placement? Where is our horses jumping? Where are our so easily to install extra combos? Where is my underdog gone? Because he's if you got that reference, you're really fucking old.
Hey, man.
Underdog.
Yes.
But so I mean, Hemnu is you're gonna be waiting a long time, buddy. And again, I don't see how they're gonna offer up a Kodo exchange on the website, unless they make packages that are available for purchase, which let's again go back to the store. Let's go back to the store Where is the store? Here it is.
Well, I mean, if anything, it's the putting the chart on the web page. If you if you want to upgrade your town, you need to contact support still, because
Well,
you know what?
What
They're
I'm
going to
thinking,
shroud math the living fuck out of everything.
yeah, what I'm thinking is, if you go to the Crowns of the Obsidian page, which is just the main store page,
Yeah.
and where they have buy gold crowns, they're just gonna make different versions of that. And when you
Upgrade.
buy the upgrade, you'll just make that purchase, which will trigger a ticket for an upgrade, which would be the only thing I can see happening there, because
That's going to be shroud logic and shroud mathed into what the
amen,
fuck is
brother.
going on.
Amen, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as it is, 10 years, or wait, sorry, 7 years into post launch, they still haven't figured out how to automate on the back end sales and other things that still have to be patched into the game, because it's all built into the game.
And Tina, I'm gonna make you laugh on this. This is this is the other pile. He says he's going to start, he's never gets started. No, he started it. He actually edited his post and said,
Yes.
I'm going to do it. He edited his post 3 years later, so he actually started. Whether he'll follow through now 3 years later is, and
that, like, so the original post, April 8th, 2022, update on 4/23/2025.
Yes. So there's your getting started 3 years later. He took the chart out and made an update 3 years later. Yes, because the numbers here are not Shroud Math numbers. This is actually real numbers here. Yeah, these are numbers that don't lie. April 8th, 2022, April 23rd, 2025. I mean, comes right from the horse's mouth. So nobody else could edit that except him, because his post. So, it'll go into a queue that is properly ignored. Yes, it got ignored.
Yeah.
3 minutes after he posted on April 23rd. Yeah.
It's in the file 13. I don't even remember the origin for file 13. I have to Wikipedia that.
That's the equivalent of the round file, isn't it?
Yes. The round in the round file or circular. It's a euphemism for.
Yeah, it's just as far as I understand.
Yes, but
euphemism for the round file. That's all.
Yeah. Yes. But I was curious as the origin of that.
Oh yeah, good luck with that.
First known citation was in 1942.
Hey Laz.
Hey Lomir.
Is your bundle meeting reopened?
A good possibility that it's not. Let me see. No, it's not. You're right.
Oh,
good catch.
Laz forgot to open his bundle.
Good catch.
Yes.
Lomir wants a chance at a streamer bundle.
Yes. Yeah, because I has no few.
Yeah, right.
We could have made could have made Tina happy by saying Dev Null.
Yeah, there you go.
That's where it's being piped to. Yes, but yeah.
So Hemnu,
oh man,
there is your answer.
Good luck.
I tell you what, I did not expect to spend this much time on this said topic, but you know,
Oh yeah, you do.
they make it so easy for us to take a simple question and bring out all the fallacies of what is so wrong sometimes with the progression of this game. I mean, you know what? What's more important? A new server, a Unity upgrade, episode 2, or changing a file for upgrading POTs via Kodos? Which do you think is, A, B, C, D? Yeah.
What should your priorities be?
Yeah.
But that goes to the development, and this is a complaint that I have had for years. Was that the only things that seemed to ever be addressed were low-hanging fruit.
Well, that was going to be my next comment is, out of
Yeah.
all those things, what do you think is going to get done first?
The low-hanging fruit to where, and that's why for the last couple of years, majority of our patch notes have been spelling mistakes that have been fixed.
Yeah, well,
we changed this dialogue.
Yeah, we're getting to a point where I think Conjurer has found all the errors and all the verbiage problems that there are in the game, because he spends way too much time and in depth doing all that. And then, of course, he finds those little houses with no doors, and and gets them patched in the next week when we can't get something that we were promised patched in after 5 years. He gets the little things patched, a week later, which kills me.
And Rustic, that answer is absolutely false as well. Because the things that they've worked on definitely do not bring in the most money for the least amount of work.
Don't get us started on what the business model for this company should be, and how it functionality works. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's my favorite soapbox.
Well, why don't you take a crack at it? You got 15 minutes. What is our business model, Jack?
So the business model is to sell crowns related to, so that way, that are used to purchase digital assets, otherwise known as pixel crack. Which means in order to get the best amount out there, you have to consistently bring out brand new pixel crack. Now, years ago, and this is 4 years ago, they decided to do the laziest thing possible, and that is implement the vault and heritage items. It took them 2 years to recognize that heritage items was a fucking waste, and they removed that. It's been over a year since Ravalox has said, hey, we're going to look at the vault and possibly remove those things, but no progress there. So you can actually go into the store and buy things that were supposed to be seasonal items and rare items all the time. And these things were never supposed to come back and only supposed to be available for a short amount of time. But when you have from the vault section, which is all things that are supposed to be retired, never to appear again, over and over and over again, you have disenfranchised anybody that was actually purchasing digital assets. Now, Laz and myself used to spend several $100s a month purchasing said digital assets every single month because they were rares. Now, since then, since the implementation of the vault, it has gone to Laz stopped making those purchases and only purchased his subscriptions, and he dropped his number of subscriptions down to 1. I have not had a subscription to the Shroud team since I issued developer challenge number 2, which was in release 69.
Yeah, now we got to also make the difference is between when we would have telethons when you could pledge to get goodies.
That $5 telethon would get you, hey, as we meet these goals, these rare items. So if you look at the Crown Shop right now and go to From the Vault, you
gotta be surprised. Yeah. Now you're actually gonna be surprised. So, there's only one item with a date on it.
Yeah, but the baby llama, which is Kriya, is from the
vault.
Pack Mounts stretch goal.
Yeah.
The Black Clockwork Raven was from.
It was
I forget what that was for.
Pledge.
The pledge for one of those things. The red fez hat was from a.
That was just a copy of a virtue quest item that they just took the virtue symbol off. Yeah.
And then they pulled it off the store. The same thing as the Kobold mask was on the add-on store, and then they removed all those Kobold masks, never supposed to come back again. The hacked Oracle Flyer pet was from something else.
From one of the telethons.
Yeah. I don't remember what the Ornate Elven Longsword was from.
That was just, again, probably one of the... all the other ones were all telethons. Including
telethons.
The Nightmare Mask was especially one of the rarest ones.
Yes.
Let me see.
Along with the flaming coconuts.
Yes, absolutely. I need to go into our pinned messages because I have the list here.
But it is one where...
I'll find it. Yeah, go ahead.
Their entire business model is around subscriptions and purchase Kodos to purchase digital in-game assets. Now, they have lost, and this is between Laz and myself, several $100s a month just by bringing the Vault Edition in. Since it took Laz a couple of years to where he is down to one subscription a month. Absolutely. When we were doing tons of subscriptions, because I had 10 subscriptions a month. Laz probably had about the same.
I had 10, yeah. The Nightmare Mask with Flaming Red Eyes was a 50K stretch goal for the end of summer 2015 telethon 10 years ago. 10 years ago, it came with the Gossamer Cloak, which was 10K, the Lord British Salute, which was 25K, the Metal Dark Lamp was also 25K, and then 50K was the Flaming Coconuts and the Nightmare Mask. Speaking of low-hanging fruit, when are you gonna fix our goddamn coconuts, please? When? You want low-hanging fruit? Fix the freaking coconuts. I mean, it only took you, 3-4 years to make them deletable again for the fourth time?
Well, you still can't delete it directly from your inventory.
No, now you need to use this silly trash bin that they had to make
trash bin.
Yeah.
Yes, the
garbage bin. Yeah.
Yeah, and that deletes items immediately, and you can only put in the garbage bin one item at a time. But yeah, it is one where yes, they have absolutely shot themselves in the foot repeatedly, cut off everything to spite the concept of real money transactions.
Now, I'm going to shoot themselves in the foot again. Okay, because recent follower here, Pit Hilt Sharpwing, for the last several days, has had a Chaos Sword for sale. You remember how much the Chaos Sword was?
60 or $70 bundle.
No, the Chaos Sword was the top one, the $100 or the $80 bundle.
Oh, the $80 bundle.
I believe the shield was the Yeah, the 10K Kodo bundle, right? Exactly.
Yeah, 10K Kodo bundle. Yes.
Okay. He's been offering it up for 2.5 million gold, which is the equivalent of already half price in RMT. Yes. Well,
Yeah.
see that is therein lies the rub, Tina. Yeah, they lowered RMT, but RMT,
Particular to
yeah,
themselves. Yes.
yeah. I mean, he's already taken a 50% loss on this sword if he actually sells that for 2.5 million gold, in real money value, because I can do those calculations in my head. Your average million gold these days sells for $15. So $2.5 million is approximately $40. So it's an $80 bundle. You're losing half your money, dude, selling that for 2.5 million gold. Just saying. So if you like throwing your money away, because I won't spend money on that stuff, because microtransactions are supposed to be
Micro.
microtransactions. $1, $2,
And
$5. You know, not $20,
and
$50, $100, $8,000, $10,000. That's not a microtransaction. I'm sorry.
no. Yeah. And not only that, it is one where it's like you really have to churn out new material or new objects all the time. And you have to make that decision. Okay, this is going to remain a permanent fixture of the crown shop, and this is going to be seasonal, only available this time of year, or this is going to be rare for this one period of time. And then each of those assets that are crafted or
Well,
created for the crown shop have to be flagged as one of those. And then as soon
I'm
as
gonna
you do
I'm
that,
gonna
you
go
have
one
to,
more step further, because
yeah,
they did it again, shot themselves in the foot. Okay, my subscriber bundle that I
oh
pay
yeah,
$9 for a month, and they of course extended those out. Gets X
yes,
amount of items plus X amount of kodos plus whatever it comes with. But now,
Uh,
if you just wait a week, you can buy those items separately off the store. So why in the world should I waste my time and give you my money every month when I can just cherry pick the items that I really want and just buy it right off the store forever and ever and
and
ever? What is the
and
allure of having a
wait,
subscription? What is it?
and yeah, they're I mean, other than the kodos, I mean, but if the kodos are only to be really used to purchase add-on store items, but if there's nothing new coming into the add-on store, what are you going to buy?
Right, exactly. Yeah, and Tina, you're right. Macro transactions can work. But we did
Yeah,
a show, I want to say 2, 3 months ago, where you gave us a topic, Tina, about that horse game where, and it happens in all games where you want to buy
yeah,
something, and we'll just go to the Crown store here real quick and say, I want to buy this Viking wooden fence on sale for 560 crowns. Okay, but if I want to buy crowns, the least amount I could buy is 750. I can't just buy
oh yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
500 that I
The
need.
amount,
Yeah,
yes,
I can't just buy the amount I want to make the purchase, which is a big problem in many games across the board. But that's another ball of wax on itself.
that's the European Union, and that's going to
Well,
impact everybody because
that's happening
yeah,
in games everywhere, including here. I mean, again,
yes,
yeah, if I want a bird cage for 160 kodos, I still have to buy a 750 pack just so I can. Yeah, I mean, I can go to Phil's Kodo Exchange. I mean, don't get me wrong, but
yes, yes,
that's not the point. The point is that I should be able to, like the old days, just go to the store. Oh yeah, speaking of which, this just changed on me. Sale ends soon. I cover this real quick. This is not a 2 hour sale. This is a 2 hour and 10 minute sale, or maybe 2 hours, depending on how you look at it. Because this says it's ending soon, but it's going to take 10 minutes past the hour
before it resets.
Before it resets. And then, of course, yeah, it is actually 2 hours because, again, 10 minutes past the hour. But, yesterday I sat here watching it, and, it said 3 minutes, and then at 3 minutes, it said ending soon, and then it went for an additional 10 minutes beyond that. What kind of fucking Shroud math is that? I tell you what, that was some stupid Shroud math. So it's actually from 10 after the hour to 10 after the hour. It's not actually 2 hours later, but yeah.
The hour is not on the hour.
All right.
I mean, that is
Rustic
some Shroud
Dragon,
logic.
Go have fun, buddy. Thanks for joining us all day, every day this week. We do appreciate having you back in the fold and adding your commentary, because you, of all people, were there in the early days. So you do give us a lot of insight sometimes as to, we're not telling people bullshit. You're actually, bringing the goods and verifying a lot of the things we talk about, and we do appreciate that as well. But for all the rest of you, we got to do a couple of giveaways here before we get out of here for the weekend. So hang tight while we pull those giveaways.
Sammy, check your in-game mail for that bundle. So Sammy won on my side. Who won your streamer bundle?
Lomir got lucky. Lomir is happy he had me reopen that now.
Yeah, he is.
Like you said, he needs another one.
Or is this a bribe from you telling you to reopen it?
No, you actually won it. And then final giveaways.
That is going to be going to Super Dwap Forever, who's getting a copy of Fail Seal Arbiter's Mark, which is a $30 game from me.
Very cool.
So
and
congratulations to Super Drap.
Conjure Dragon winning again. I think he won yesterday's game key as well. He's going to get a copy of Stick It.
Yeah. And then Lomir, don't forget, we also owe Lomir each another bundle.
No, we gave him that the other day.
Oh, we did? Okay. I canceled it. Okay, but it's time for us to get out of here.
Yeah, Stick It on Steam is worth $5 going to Conjure Dragon. Quickly, Lomir, what?
Well, I didn't win one yesterday?
No. If you did, you might have had one from Jack. I don't remember, but I didn't.
I can't remember.
But meanwhile, it is Fruck Awesome Friday. The weekend is upon us. We got to get out of here. And, of course, we'll be back with more Monday. It's not a 3-day weekend, right? Yeah, no.
Not that I know of.
Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Lomir.
And we are NBNN. Have a great weekend, everybody. And we'll see you all on Monday.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.